I work for Kent Wildlife Trust, specifically on the Fifth Continent Landscape Partnership Scheme, which covers the whole of Romney Marsh. Here we're particularly talking about the Green Lanes for Bumblebees strand, which is all about trying to improve the fates of bumblebees and pollinating insects across a landscape scale. So the plan here is to try to use bits of land that perhaps have not been thought about, ways of connecting up through corridors of habitat throughout the landscape. This is a lovely area of habitat that we have out here, but these little pockets in isolation really don't work on their own. We need to be able to join all those things up. And so one of the best ways to do that is to follow our road network. Our roads crisscross the whole landscape. We've got these roadside verges all along them, and those are fantastic opportunities there for us to be able to sort of reinvigorate the wildflower diversity in those little thin grassland strips. Really, we're trying to use any bits of land that we possibly can. Obviously, roadside verges themselves might not be accessible by the public, but also we're going to go along footpaths where we can, little corners of fields that aren't sort of profitable, following the ditch network that we have along Romney Marsh as well. These are all sort of areas that we're trying to tackle. We'll take anywhere we can, really. It's been really fantastic, actually. I think that people really are starting to see a need to protect our pollinating insects, and it's fantastic to see people get behind this. And we've had lots of people sort of contact us about their own gardens, to get involved planting wildflower strips. It's really not a complicated process, and it can look amazing in your gardens as well. So really any little bit of land can be used to the benefit of our native pollinating insects. So we're really lucky across Romney Marsh that we can see some of our rarest bumblebee species. Kent is the best county in the UK for bumblebee species. We have 5 out of the 7 rarest species found here, including the recently reintroduced shorthead bumblebee at just down the road at Dungeness. And so hopefully by connecting these habitats back up, we can allow those species to move through the landscape. So you can be as lucky to see some really rare bumblebee species. Shrill carder, brown-banded carder have all been found on the marsh. So it's a really great place for bees. We're working with people from the Bumblebee Conservation Trust, Natural England, lots and lots of different bodies, local charities, in order to really bring this to the heart of people's thinking across Romney Marsh. We certainly couldn't do this on their own, and we need everybody's help. If you want to find out more about the project, we have our own project website where you find out all sorts of information about not just this project, but all the projects going across Romney Marsh.